Hello everyone, welcome to Paranormal and Spiritual World. I'm Pulkit mohan singla. Today we will discuss that how people live the life of a loser. Why they choose such things in their life that they end up being a loser in their life. I will talk about every member of the family, that how they utilize their life that they end up being a loser. First of all, we talk about children. It can be young children, it can be adult children, it can be a boy or a girl, a young woman or a young man. Most of the youngsters today utilize their life, utilize their time in their friends. They want to show themselves as cool beings. They want to show themselves as someone who is too extrovert, who is too much like a party animal. They gossip with friends, they waste their lot of time in discussing other people's lives. They discuss their time in criticizing others or making fun of others, and they never know that how much time they are giving in all this bullshit. Every day, every youngster is generally inclined to waste their 2 or 3 hours in all these things. These 2 3 hours which are so important for them, which can really make them something better than their current position if they utilize it in a best way, in a possible way, in a utilitarian way. But they really do not care about the importance of time. These 2 3 hours till their whole life, they really affect their whole life. They really create a bad consequences for them in the future. Even if a child is wasting his 2 or 3 hours in the process of his school times, or in the process of his the journey of his college life, and if we count that in conversion of some 10 years or 15 years, it can be so much time they have wasted on others, on discussing others, on discussing business of others, on discussing or criticizing others, which is giving them nothing except some cheap laughter or some cheap jokes, a sense of ego, a sense of pride. But if they have utilized that time in studying, or in helping their family, or understanding their family, or taking the guidance from their parents, or try to learn the business of the family, or doing any kind of household work or any kind of priority in their life, they could have achieved more. They could have rebuilt their relations with their parents if they have utilized that time in knowing the business of the family, in understanding the importance of work, or even trying to learn different activities or work. They could have been more successful in life. Most of the children today, youngsters today, when they lose their parents or any earning member of the family, either the head of the family, they really repent a lot, because the time they would have given to their father or mother, or to their business, or to their family business, or to their education, all that time has been wasted by them only. And now when they act as a layman in this cruel world, it becomes really difficult to stand and to earn that bread. Because earlier they were carefree, that the one who is earning bread is doing everything for us, and we do not really don't need to do anything. And this attitude really gives them a position of misery in future. If I talk about other family members, then we come to now to the mother. Most of the women who get married to a man have a different mindset when it comes to their own maternal house, and when it comes to their this new wedded house where they are being married to a new man, a new family. Most of the women believe that if I'm working in my house, then I'm a servant. Then I'm generally being, you can say, I'm carried over here. I have been married just to work, just to do the household activities. And this creates a sense of attitude, a sense of ego in the mind of many women, that we are not servants, we are not any kind of slaves, so we will not work in our house. They create, you can say, continuous tension between the family. They fight with their husband, they fight with their in-laws, they complain regarding children, just because they have to carry these responsibilities of the family. They have to fulfill the household chores. But when they go to their family, to their actual parents. They do everything over there, they work over there, they feel happy and contented in helping their parents or brothers or sisters and in feeding them, in doing work. But over here, taking care of the husband and children and his parents, it becomes a big thing for them, it becomes a too much liability for them. So this attitude does not build relations, it breaks relations. You will never gain that love, that emotional bonding in the new family if you will act as an outsider. If you will act as a person who is doing some kind of favor on your family by doing this work. In reality, nobody is servant in the house, everybody unites. We live with the unity, we live with togetherness, and everybody has something, some role to play in order to make that family successful. In running this family, it's like a car. Each and every member is the tire. We are trying to run this car. If each and every tire will act in its own way, the car will stand over there only, it will never move. Although four tires work in harmony, they work in motion with harmony, with rhythm. That's why a car is able to move from one place to another. And it's just like a family. If we work in harmony, we work together, we work in with clear mindset, with clear goal of making our family successful without considering ourselves as slaves or servants, we will be a successful family. But today nobody really believes in that. Everybody wants to live a separate life, a unique life, a new life, a life of isolation in a family of crowded people. When I talk about the man of the house, the head of the family, most of the people, what they do is they try to show themselves as kind of some kind of dominant beast. If they are earning bread, if they are earning money, so they are doing some kind of favor on the wife or on the children or on the parents. They come home like a king and they don't want to listen to anyone. They show tantrums, they show every kind of attitude to the family, they fight, they shout at them, and they again and again prove them that I am the only one who is giving you this, who is feeding you. They always put this thing, you can say it's an implied mind wash of the other family members that they are living on the mercy of this head of the family. And such egoistic thought really creates a sense of frustration, a sense of lack of emotional bonding, a sense of dissatisfaction, a sense of hatred in the family. People really, everyone who's supposed to give you love will not give you love. In fact, they will actually start to use you. They will use you for your money because you are provoking them for the same. When you will count the relations on the basis of money, or you will keep on telling them that I did this favor on you, look, I spent so much money on you, look, I purchased you that thing. So you are calculating each and everything, each and every relation, each and every gesture. You're trying to make them believe that all this thing is just a manipulation of money. All these relations are built on the basis of money and on the basis of give and take. So you are by yourself killing that emotional bonding, that love, that compassion, that affection. Such head of the family, such parent, whether it's a male or a woman or a man, really suffers a lot when they do this kind of attitude on everyday basis. They end up being isolated in their family without any reason, and each and every time they figure out that what they did, they never think about their attitude, that what they're expressing to their children or to their wife or to their parents. So sooner or later they end up being a loser. Then we talk about in-laws, or we can talk about parents. Some parents really try to create an atmosphere of authoritative nature. They try to impose their customs and rituals on the family in such a brutal manner that even they really do not care about the feelings, the emotions, the level of capacity, the level of handling anything at all. They just want to prove to the society that they are some kind of dictator in their house, and their in every act their say is more important than anything else. In that case, They really do their best to ruin the things, to manipulate the things, to stop the things, just to make everything in their favor, just to act like a king or queen in the house. That each and every member has to take permission for anything they want to do in their life. They just, you can say, cut the freedom of every family member, and again end up being a loser, being isolated, being you can say in a state of unhappiness every time. Either they are unhappy or the other family members are unhappy because of that attitude. So all these family members who are acting in their own way, who are acting in order to prove themselves better than other family members, or who are acting in ego and pride, who are acting in a selfish manner, will end up being a loser in their life because of their actions. To run a family, we really need to unite together. We really need to focus on our priorities. We really need to focus on the priorities of the family. We really need to practice adjustment and cooperation in the family. Then only we can work together, then only we can survive together. Otherwise, each and every one will move in their own directions and there will be no family. So try to figure out these things, try to know what you are doing, try to understand things more gently, more calmly, and then react, and try to reduce your selfishness, your ego, your pride, and think yourself as a family, not as an individual. I hope you liked today's video. This was a spiritual topic, and it is really needed, important for our personal growth and collective growth. So if you are suffering from any paranormal world issue or any kind of paranormal entity, you can write down me in the email address is there in the description. You can write me a mail regarding your problem. You can also contact on the numbers given regarding any of the issue you have been facing in terms of paranormal activity, and I will do my best to help you. If you want consultation, then it's chargeable. You can inquire about the same on the given number in the description. In order to order my dhuni for removing negativity in the house, you can do the same on through my website. The link is given in the description again. Do mention in comments how you liked today's video. I'm Pulkit Singla. Thank you.